Here's the chart of spot gold. Spot gold is in a situation where, in my opinion, we are going to have a correction. I can't tell you it's going to happen in 20 minutes or 2 hours or 4 hours and a half or something, but I sense that the correction is coming. It's not, if you are for the long-term ride, I don't think that should unseat you, dislodge you from your positions. No. If anything, maybe if you have some cash, wait for things to cool off a bit, both in gold and silver, and go in and buy, because this rally is very, very far from over. Yeah, both in on the time scale and the price scale. We have here two possible wave counts. That's a 2-hour scale log. Just to mention, that's a possible 3-4. That could be a 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have another run. Okay, we have another run. That sits nicely with what I see currently going on in silver, in spot silver. And we also have support for extension of the rally in the chart of platinum. Palladium not very clear. Copper quite stable. So the correction is coming, but as I said, it may not be in the next 2 hours. And if it stays stable around here for the next day or two trading days, that's a good sign. I don't believe it will stay that long. If we actually have a 1, 2, 3, 4 structure, it will actually go up soon. Okay, otherwise, breaking this line, that's the cash. Remember the spot, that's 45.70. Breaking this, that's your first sign of weakness, short-term weakness, yeah. And breaking this line, that's why I put it in red, it's 45.04, 45.05, okay. Breaking this, fair chance we are now in a correction that could see gold going down, or, you know, going sideways for weeks, yeah. For weeks. Nothing terribly bad about that. That's just natural move, but no long-term top or anything. But as I said, it's going to take, it's going to chew up quite a few months, possibly, and then up again. Now let's have a look at spot silver. In the case of spot silver 2-hour scale, we have a structure that can work out perfectly as a fourth wave. You can see that, yeah, with the rally beginning from here, or alternatively from here. That will also accommodate this as a possible fourth wave on a higher scale. But right now we can work with this as a 1, 2, 3, 4. Either way, the sign at this point is the structure is signaling that there is a fair chance that silver will attempt another run above this level. Now, once you get this run, I suggest you, if you are trading short term, yeah, I suggest you really put tight stops. Yes, you really put tight stops. I saw some statistical studies. Silver is really overextended. I mean, at the run doesn't mean we are going to crash or anything, but silver is going to correct, no question. At some point, we're going to have that correction. And you know, if you are heavily on margin, the higher it goes, the more risky it is for you, especially if you add. That you shouldn't do, in my opinion. You do what you want with this information, but imagine to yourself, if it's around here, suppose it's around here, Sunday you go, you increase your position by 30% and it soars. You fall asleep, you don't do anything, Sunday you find it's back here. You say to yourself, oh well, it's just correction, it's going to go back up. It starts going up, you don't sell. You're waiting for it to exceed this level. It doesn't do that. Before you say Jack Robinson, it's there. And this is going to hit you. That's going to be painful. So what I'm saying, if this is a fourth wave and you go in and you say, yeah, that's for sure fourth wave, you're going to have a rally, I'm going to increase. You're going to increase with margins, and I am wrong, and it's going down. It breaks that. You might be so shocked, you might say, oh, well, I'm going to wait a bit. I'm going to wait, it's going to come back. No, it's not going to come back. If it's the end of the rally, it's going there. And by the time it goes there, you are in trouble. Do you understand? I think that now I sense that you're at a point where the reward is not worth the risk. And I'm only referring to short-term trading, okay? I'm not referring to long-term investments in silver. So let's make a clear distinction. Only short-term trading with futures, options, or leveraged ETFs, things like that, or you really just take a stock and you trade it on the high margin. That's what I refer to, okay? But if you have an account where you put your money cash only and you invest in ETFs, diversified ETFs, I wouldn't worry too much. If you are looking for the long term, yeah, to play out this move, I wouldn't worry too much. Okay, let's have